Hello YouTube, Grindog Chef here. Now, my last episode was a bit of a decider episode. What should we do from here on in this career mode? And the amount of people that said Everton over the amount of people that either said nothing that have watched the episode or wanted me to start a new one is tremendous. So we are going to stay with Everton, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that's okay for everybody. It's been enjoyable so far. Only 2 seasons in. This is the 3rd season now. And look at the little surprise that I came to see when I opened up this career mode. Manchester City have shown interest in purchasing Davy Klassen for 46.1 million. That's a whole 11 million nearly over his transfer. I don't actually know quite what to do at the moment. If we could get, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to negotiate, because now we have Rabiot as well. Morgan Schneiderlin has been transfer listed just because he's 29 years old, but it doesn't mean he's definitely going to go. What we're going to do here is going to propose a new transfer fee, and they've got to give me between 60 and 65 million for Davy Klassen. Oh, 55, raising it again. That's 20 mil over. We're going to counter one more time. Propose new transfer fee. Let's go for 60. Only an extra 5 million. Oh, let's see what he says. Oh my goodness. 60 million in order to seal the deal for Davy Klassen. I did reject a loan offer for Besic as well. But oh my goodness. 60 million has doubled our transfer there. Unfortunately, the bad part about that is that we are going to now have to play against Davy Klassen, but he's done amazing for us, and I respect his choice of moving to Manchester City. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he can do. Also, what we're going to be looking for, guys, is a striker, just in case someone comes in for Timo Werner, Martinez, or Benteke. I'm more than open to sell anybody on our team at the moment. And obviously, you guys know from the last episode that I want a left back as well. So, let's go and play against, what's our first game? Atletico Madrid, ladies and gentlemen, is our first match. And Henyari Nkuru wants to play, and he will be playing if he wants to. Okay, guys, so we have now done our brand new team, and we're going to see how it plays today. We are starting all of our new signings. So, our team, ladies and gentlemen, Timo Werner, striker, as always. If he performs like he did last season, up to January, then I am going to think about replacing him. He is a bit of a wonder boy for us, I do know that. But compared to his first season, last season wasn't as good at all, and I think we could sign someone better. But we are going to keep him until January unless someone comes into him hot and heavy like Davy Klassen. Anyway, centre and second midfield, Fekir, who's played amazingly in that particular position. Not so much on the left or the right before, but in central, he does very well. Martial, the new signing from Manchester United, on the left. Raheem Sterling on the right. Rabiot, the new signing from PSG, at centre midfield. And Schneiderlin at centre midfield as well. Manolas, the new signing from Roma, at centre back with Michael Keane, Luke Shaw and Joshua Kimmich left and right with Rico in net. Let's go, guys.
Hi there, everybody. We've got a pre-season tournament for you. It's the Asian Elite Cup, and there are group matches. This is the first round of them.
Yeah, interesting to see how these two teams match up and whether they're at the same stage of their preparations in terms of fitness.
And today it's Everton. They play Atletico Madrid.
Let's see how we do against Atletico Madrid. This is sort of going to be our warm-up for the Champions League.
Yeah, a lot at stake and a lot of preparation got
so
into
a lot
it.
of the teams in this Asian Cup are going to be the teams that we're going to be facing in the Champions League.
Raheem Sterling.
Rabiot with a good interception there. Oh, here we go. Oh, poor foul there by the referee.
Given the free kick here,
a
weak
challenge.
across the ref.
Lovely stuff there.
Werner. Now Anthony Martial.
Oh, Martial gives a nice pass and wins the ball back as well.
Morgan
We see
Schneiderlin.
out wide And then Raheem Sterling out on the wing as well. Can Timo Werner get there?
To the far post.
Unfortunately not. He's
That's
not
cleared
really
out
strong
way
on
to
his
be a
head, which
corner.
is a shame because he's a big man.
He's put in the corner.
Saying that though,
Very
a
close,
fantastic
actually, hit the
header.
point of the goal.
Yeah.
He's strong in the sense that when he gets the ball openly, he can put it away, but he's not very confident in challenging for the ball, which is a shame. Oh, Fekir Neal with an interception there, gives it off to Lopez now. Lopez gives it back to Danilo. Danilo to, oh, here we go.
Stopping that attack.
Just goes out for a throw-in.
Shime Vesaliko. He screened the ball well there.
A good standing tackle there that leads to an interception.
In goes the corner.
Oh, a great save by Raquel.
Yeah, you would expect him to save it, and he did.
Swung in from the corner. Only partially. The shot's on. Good block.
A lot of aggressive football from Atletico Madrid, but it looks like Everton are dealing with it just fine.
Schneiderlin.
See Nathan here there.
Coming on strong. Looking to
and we do see Raheem Sterling now. Raheem Sterling is going to find Timo Werner in the middle of the park. That makes it 1-0. A nice, beautiful cross. Not too great defending there from Athletic Madrid centre-backs. But Timo Werner straight away says, this is my team, this is my league, we're going to do it, do not get rid of me. And nobody won't, sir. Not unless someone comes in hot and heavy.
Quite high up too.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether he actually meant it just to go under the bar.
Of course he
Maybe we'll
meant
find
it.
out afterwards.
He's a professional.
Vesaliko. Excellent work with the tackle.
Schneiderlin now. Schneiderlin gives it off to Joshua Kimmich, who's going to, ooh, gives the ball away, but fortunately he managed to recover up here.
Can find some space here on the flanks.
And that is offside,
offside.
for Timo Werner. I actually thought he might have been offside from the right back of Atletico Madrid there. Obviously, if it's a clean sheet, that's fantastic news for Manoles as well. One of our new signings, the centre-back from Roma.
Really taking to this tournament. I think they appreciate, Alan, don't they, that it is about getting the players fit. They're just pleased to have players of this calibre out on the pitch, so they can actually see them in the
terrible
flash.
challenge there from Anthony Marshall. Does look like he'll down an Atletico Madrid player.
In front of their own eyes, I think it's a thrill for the fans, and it's something different for the players too.
Looks like a decent ball up there to Raheem Sterling.
Switch on the...
Timo Werner! Number 2!
It's a big moment.
Raheem Sterling doing some unbelievably beautiful crosses there. He put just the correct amount of curl on that ball.
A fraction of a second, Alan. I thought he was going to keep it out. He did get a touch on the ball.
A beautiful, beautiful cross.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there.
And I'm not too sure how the defence or the keeper of Atletico Madrid could have read that ball coming in. Raheem Sterling so far and Timo Werner are the man of the match for me.
Excellent work on the attack. Atletico Madrid.
Beautiful stuff, Timo Werner team now. Just find Raheem Sterling out wide. Raheem Sterling doesn't manage to get that ball. It's a bit too high. Let the defenders get into the correct position now.
Now Vitolo. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Ooh, some good football. Lopez gives it off. Danilo puts it over, which is he's offside anyway.
But just needs to hold his run a touch.
Danilo pushing up hard as well.
Just stayed on side, he was through.
Morgan Schneiderlin.
You see Raheem Sterling getting space. We see Timo Werner out there having the run, trying to cut inside, but it is a good challenge from Tachi.
Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper.
It doesn't actually look like Atletico Madrid have too many first team players
Raheem Sterling steers it through.
coming through. Raheem Sterling again with a beautiful idea. Looked like a tricky idea and a good ball, but a great idea.
Vitolo. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
And that is the whistle. I don't know, I would have been pissed off there. I did pass it straight to the long shot. PSG and Bayern Munich are drawing. Barcelona are drawing with Juventus. And Kobe and Real Sol are drawing as well. I don't actually know them last two teams. It was a pure guess.
Start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half.
They tried to give it over to Anthony Martial.
Sure.
He's a quick man on the ball. But it doesn't actually look like Anthony Martial's had too much of an impact today. That's fine, we've just signed him, he's still getting used to the team. He's not got the chemistry high enough yet.
Advantage law applied for Atletico Madrid.
That's a brilliant challenge.
Here's Sterling.
Oh, unfortunately Sterling can't get that ball through.
Referee entitled to say play on with the advantage, and Atletico Madrid do just that. Shots on here.
A great effort there from Atletico Madrid. Looked like he tried a finesse shot low and close.
Get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Oh, Raheem Sterling with a great interception there. Here, just putting it through to Timo Werner, but he can't win the ball, unfortunately, from the big centre back from Atletico Madrid.
Well, now they've won the ball back.
There it is, and it is offside, so I just hit it, there we go.
Yeah, a bit over eager to get.
What we are going to do now, guys, is we're going to give Henry Onyekuru the moment that we did offer him. We did say, he did say he wanted to play, and I did say, yep, that is absolutely fine. So here he is.
He got one yellow and a
yellow
second
card,
wasn't too far away.
Not really too important to this game right now. Nathan Fekir with a lot of room and a lot of space. Can he cut inside? He can't. And it is unfortunate as well.
The approach play looked very encouraging.
Henry Onyekuru there gives it off to Sterling, who just can't get to the ball. Probably a bit too small to be doing that.
Thomas.
Joshua Kimmich just blocked it there, and it looks like,
Atletico Madrid now.
Unfortunately, Atletico Madrid is giving away chances.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Partey. Taichi. Gives it to Vitola.
Thomas.
Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle.
It is really unfortunate that they aren't pushing, but we can't get the ball off them.
Now Thomas.
It's a great cross.
Towards the back post.
But Schneiderlin dealt with it correctly. Henry Onyekuru here. It's cut inside.
I know all of you listening want to know whether this is a done deal or not. We can tell you it's not done, but it might be close.
A real chance.
Henry Onyekuru puts one in.
Yes,
Beautifully well done. He comes on as a sub. We know he's a bit of a super sub at Everton. When he comes on, he's got so much pace and attacking positioning and stamina that he just outruns anybody and everybody. And now he has a decent shot on him as well.
Wonderful stuff for them.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
We're going to have to be playing this formation, by the way. If you wonder why we changed our formation to a 4-5-1 with a centre attacking midfielder, it's simply because with the new signings we've got way too many midfielders to be having two strikers, and we only have 3 strikers. Also, if the striker goes, then that is fair enough. That striker will be gone. So we're only going to be playing our formation with 1 striker from now on. Timo Werner tries his long finesse shot. Luke Gov at right mid, my quick sub wanted to do then. What we're going to do is we're going to replace both people now. We're going to replace... We are going to take off Sterling because when he gets tired, he is slow and he is off, but he's going to be replaced with Elena. And then Nathan Fekir is going to be replaced with Ross Barkley.
Substitution time.
Thomas to be replaced by number 8, Sal.
Hartley has come on for Sal. Fekir has come off for Barkley, as we know. Elena for Sterling. Because Elena, do you know, when you're fit enough, the pace isn't actually too important. As long as they've got decent pace. Oh, it looks like this could be an effort. Rico with an easy save. When it's late in the game, the pace isn't actually too important. Everyone's shattered and tired. Ooh, Michael King as well to get that back. Elena now pushing up beautifully. Just fine. Ross Barkley here. Oh, the poor pass from Henry Onyekuru. That's okay. 2 minutes at a time. 3-0.
2 more minutes to play. That of added time.
Doesn't look like Werner can get his hat-trick now, but still 3-0 for Everton. First game of the new season. Geneva Grindel-Chef has done well to earn him this place here. Let's see who got man of the match. Rabiot, apparently. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, personally for me it was Raheem Sterling, because Timo Werner did put away 2, but he couldn't have done what he did without Raheem Sterling's supreme pace and crossing that game. I wish I could have an impact on who got man of the match, but unfortunately I cannot. And it looks like it was a draw from Barcelona as well. Let's have a cheeky peek here. Barcelona and PSG. Barcelona. Oh, wow. Wow, that group is disgusting. Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich, and Juventus. Oh, my goodness. I would have... Wow, that's going to be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone's enjoyed this episode of FIFA 18 Everton mode. I definitely have. I mean, we played on new team and it played fantastically. Yes, to be fair, Werner and Sterling did do most of the work, but Rabiot was a key component in that team in the midfield. Martial, not so much. Remember, these were free contracts though. So if one doesn't work out, I can just sell them for like 40 million. So it doesn't actually matter too much what works out and what doesn't. Also, we've got a lot of depth in the left mid position with Onyekuru and Barco as well. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. Next episode, we'll have a look at a left back. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, guys.